He shoved her so hard she hit the coffee table and bruised her spine. That was the moment I knew. I couldn't let this slide. But instead of fists, I used something way more devastating: his college enrollment. If you've ever wanted to bring justice to someone who hurt someone you love, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real revenge stories that prove karma is very, very real. This one? It's personal and brutal. Let me take you back. Early 2000s. The internet was barely out of diapers, YouTube didn't exist, and I was just a broke student at a local junior college, juggling classes and working part-time in the school's admin building. To save money, I moved in with my girlfriend, Lucy. Things were going great. Shared rent, shared laughs, and even game nights with friends. One night, Lucy invited someone from her class over. Let's call her Sarah. Now here's where things got interesting. Sarah walks in, and I recognize her instantly. We went to the same high school. Never close, but always friendly. Seeing a familiar face in college is like finding your favorite hoodie in the laundry. It just feels good. She meshed perfectly into our little group. She was kind, witty, and warm-hearted in a way that made her instantly likable. Pretty soon, Sarah was coming over regularly for dinners, board games, movie marathons. She became part of the fabric of our social life. But there was one wrinkle in this otherwise wholesome routine. Sarah's boyfriend. The few times he tagged along, the entire room froze. Jay didn't talk, didn't smile, didn't even try. He'd sit on the couch with arms crossed, dead silent, staring at the wall like he was mad to even be breathing the same air as us. We tried. God knows we did. But something about him was off. He was like a shadow in a room full of light. Naturally, we didn't press it. We tolerated him for Sarah's sake. But I always had a bad feeling about that guy. You ever meet someone and just know something's wrong? That was Jay. Then came the night everything changed. It was late. Lucy's phone buzzed, and I heard her voice go soft and serious. Sarah's crying, she mouthed to me. She's coming over. 10 minutes later, Sarah walked through our door, mascara running, hands shaking, voice barely a whisper. What she told us chilled me. Jay had lost it. He accused her of cheating, wild, baseless claims about her spending too much time with us. Then the yelling started. Name-calling. Screaming. Ugly words no one deserves to hear. And then he shoved her. She fell. Tripped over a coffee table and landed square on her lower back. Lucy later told me the bruise was massive, dark and painful, stretching across her hip and spine. Sarah insisted it was an accident. He didn't mean it, she said. He's just jealous. It only happened once. But her eyes said something else. She was scared, ashamed, confused. The kind of look that tells you she's still processing the fact that someone she trusted had crossed a line no one ever should. And me? I saw red. My stomach tightened like a vice. My palms were sweating. My jaw clenched so hard I thought my teeth would crack. I wanted to break Jay in half. But I'm not a violent guy. Never been in a fight. That's not me. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let him get away with this. That night, while Sarah slept on our couch, a quiet fire burned in my chest. And then it hit me. I didn't need fists. I had something better. Something far more powerful. I had access. See, working in the administration office had its perks. I could see student records, class schedules, ID numbers, all of it. And Jay? Jay was a student too. Now here's the fun part. At our college, there was a final cutoff date where students could drop or add classes without penalty. That date was just days away. After that, you'd need special permission, and it could seriously mess up your status. And guess what else? Jay was an international student, which meant if he dropped below a certain number of enrolled units, he'd be ineligible to stay in the country. Suddenly, I had the perfect blueprint for revenge. The morning of the deadline, I walked into work like it was any other day. But my heart was pounding, and my hands trembled just enough to make typing feel dangerous. I logged in, pulled up Jay's records. Student ID? Class schedule? Fee info? I stared at the screen for a moment, questioning myself. Is this too much? Then I remembered Sarah's eyes. The bruises. the humiliation. This wasn't just revenge. This was justice.